Now, currently with over 78% yes votes, yes, you guys heard that right, 78% yes votes to reduce the burn tax on Terra Luna Classic from 1.2% down to 0.2%, we are seeing the potential drastic change on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain coming here, and I'm not exactly sure everybody knows what they're voting for. I want to break this down a little bit in the video here because it could be leading to some catastrophic changes that could be good for Terra Luna Classic. It could really be good if it works out right. But we could be upsetting some sleeping giants out there and potentially be leading ourselves down a path of self-destruction as well. And I want to go over why this vote is simply so much more than moving the burn tax from 1.2% Terra Luna Classic to 0.2% Terra Luna Classic. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade gets you $5 in free crypto. And then if you guys want a crypto exclusive exchange where you can buy Terra Luna Classic, you've got KuCoin in the description. Now, KuCoin offers rewards for the more active traders, so the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. And then, of course, you get international Binance down there as well, and they are massively contributing to these burns. And these burns are a very important topic, and that's what we're going to be spending our time on in this video, because there has been proposal after proposal and so on. We're not going to focus on the USTN proposals in this video. We're going to be spending a lot of time on this burn tax. And we've got over 78% votes right now. Over 50% of the votes are in, and 78% are currently in favor of a two-parter, reducing the burn tax from 1.2% on Terra Luna Classic down to 0.2% on Terra Luna Classic. Now, the second part, this is the important part. This is the one that could make or literally break Terra Luna Classic. It's a seigniorage tax, which basically says 10% of the burns, okay, 10% of the burns will go to the community pool. They will not be burnt. And Ed broke it down. We read through this or walked through this article in the video earlier today. And I want to focus on one very important part. So if you guys are unsure how this burning works, basically at the end of the epoch, basically once a week, all of the burns are currently burned. What's happening now is this seigniorage tax, instead of being what it is currently at 0, will rise to 10%, and only 90% of the burns will actually be burned. The other 10% of the burns will be sent to this community pool. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this community pool here in a second, but this is the most important part. And of course the developers, of course the validators are for this because they get paid. But at whose expense? So another thing, this is directly from Ed's article here. Ed is one of the developers, very smart guy when it comes to programming, but money talks, right? Another thing to realize is that you are voting to burn 90% of the total burn during the epoch. These burns are not just the ones as a result of the on-chain tax, but it includes any manual burns sent to the burn wallet. And then as a result, he could talk about this little green minting candle that takes place because they remint that 10% and put it back into this community pool here. So what does this mean? First, I want to talk about the community pool, and then I want to talk about how this could either make or destroy Terra Luna Classic burns and this entire thing here. So this community pool will be governed. Okay, it's going to be governed the same way anything else is. So it's not going to be sending this money directly to developers' pockets. It's not going to be sending it directly to their wallets and so on. It will be sent to a community pool that will be voted on how to distribute it. So let's say they're raising massive amounts of Terra Luna Classic every week, and they decide that these developers should be receiving massive amounts of money Because, hey, man, you got to look after one another. I got your back. You got my back. We're writing this so I can get my tax. I'm going to write this so you can get your... I'm going to vote this so you can get your tax. There's a lot that goes into this, okay? And although it can be governed by these votes, remember, the major validators out there are also benefiting from this 10% pool. So let's talk about some of these numbers. If we look at the total burns, now we know that this new epoch burn, or this 10%, is not just 10% of this 0.2% burn tax. It includes everything that Binance sends over. And I'm not basing the entire Terra Luna Classic rebuild on what Binance is doing. But if Binance disagrees and they stop sending those burns, think about this, guys. Binance is currently burning $1.8 million the first week. Second week, Binance burns $916,000 worth of Terra Luna Classic. That would result in $180,000 and $90,000 going into this community pool, which can be distributed to developers because they need paid. If Binance disagrees with this and stops the burns, it's done. We are not going to be able to recreate the type of volume on chain that Binance is contributing right now. We would need to see massive increases. Increases like we have not seen in the past to recreate what Binance is doing here and burn millions of dollars a week in Terra Luna Classic. So if Binance decides that they don't want to bankroll the Terra Luna Classic developers, if Binance decides that they don't want to be contributing to this community pool so that validators can earn more money, if Binance decides that this is a bad idea, burns are done. We will have a 0.2% burn tax, maybe a 5% increase in volume, and no burns from Binance. If that's the situation we run into, people are going to realize this was a big mistake. This was something that should not have been done. And this is something that's not really being discussed out there right now because people get dollar signs in their eyes. Especially the developers, especially the validators, especially those that benefit from having this community pool. Now, that's the bad case or worst case scenario, is that 10% of all of the burns. And to put it in perspective, how much money are we looking at here? If you guys, just over the last couple of weeks, we look at the amount of burns that have come in, and you multiply it over the next 4 months or so, we're talking like $2.5 million that would be rolled over into this community pool based on what Binance is currently burning and based on what the burn tax is currently doing. We're not talking low sums of money here. We're talking like, corporate level revenues that can be paid out to a handful of developers and a handful of validators. So it is much more serious than just lowering the burn tax. There are a lot of implications that I don't think are being considered for Terra Luna Classic investors right now and everything that's going into this movement. I'm staking a lot in Binance right here and their decision based on this burn proposal. And I think that we all should kind of be on the edge of our seats right now, wondering, did we really do our research? Is Binance going to be on board with this? Is this going to be a good thing, or are we jumping the gun? Hey, maybe change is necessary, but we have to think of all of the ripples that are going to be taking place after dropping the pebble into the pond here. And it's very interesting because we are getting a lot of support, 78+% yes votes right now, and I believe there's about 2 days left to see this thing out. I want to know what you guys think. If you guys are on another track mind here, let us know in the comments below. Sure, developers need to make money, but if they can't work on a project for 8 weeks, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe everybody's just really impatient. It's very hard to wrap my mind around. I want to know if you guys got your minds wrapped around it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this new Terra Luna Classic proposal. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.